Voit Anthony J. Causi at the corner of Unacceptable and Intolerable. The Yankees lost a season-opening series to the Orioles. Baseball is not supposed to provide automatic wins. But the Orioles are as close to an NCAA Tournament 16th seed as this sport provides. Maybe a game can slip away. But a series? In the Bronx, against a pitching staff that appeared allergic to throwing strikes, against a lineup more anonymous than an American Idol casting call? Baltimore lost 115 games last year, and this roster makes that look like the good old days. The Yankees lost 2 of 3 more than the Orioles won, wasting the weekend in a wave of atrocious situational hitting after a spring training replete with pledges to amend all-or-nothing ways. This moment of perspective is brought to you by the long season. The 1998 Yankees opened 0-3 and made history. The 2018 Yankees lethargically began 9-9 and won 100 times. This first weekend was not kind to any all-superpower. The rotation of the defending champion Red Sox was miserable as the not expected to be very good Mariners took 3 of 4. The Astros dropped 3 of 4 to the Rays, who used these initial games to suggest they will be a run prevention force again and, thus, a threat to the Red Sox and Yankees. The expectation remains that the Yankees, Red Sox and Astros will top 95 wins this season. Aaron Boone, Paul J. Bears will. Nevertheless, this was a disturbing weekend for the Yankees, culminated by a 7-5 loss Sunday. Many of their leaders had spoken during spring about establishing a ferocious tenor to carry them throughout the schedule. And Baltimore should have offered the equivalent of a layup line to ignite this Yankees schedule. Way too early to press the panic button, but obviously we wanted to get off on different footing this first weekend. Brett Gardner said, "We are a lot better team than we showed. They faltered in every phase, but ineptitude at situational hitting resonated." For the Yankees noticed that the last 2 champs, Houston and Boston, crushed plenty of homers while being among the hardest lineups to strike out, and Yankees hitters talked the talk of making themselves tougher outs up and down the lineup. They did not walk the walk this first weekend, which is why despite all the walks the Orioles pitchers authored 22 in 3 games, the Yankees still lost twice. "I think we did a good job on this in spring and I don't put a lot into these last 3 games, yet we still have to do a better job," hitting coach Marcus Thames said. "I know guys have to cut down on their swings like we talked about in spring training. When those situations come up, we have to get it done. They didn't against the Orioles." The Yanks were 10 for 56 with runners on base in the series, including 6 for 29.207, with men in scoring position. In the finale, the Yanks were 2 for 12 with runners in scoring position with 8 strikeouts, and whiffed 14 times in all. Over the first 8 innings of a game that was delayed 3 hours, 17 minutes from the start by rain, the Yankees managed 1 hit in 10 at-bats with runners in scoring position. Aaron Judge singled in 2 runs in the 4th. But with the tying and go-ahead runs on base, Giancarlo Stanton followed by striking out on 3 pitches. And Judge struck out in his 4 other at-bats. Gary Sanchez hit a solo homer, but was still the worst player in the game, striking out 3 times and committing a throwing error that led to a run for the 2nd straight game. With all the talk that the Yankees should have gone after Bryce Harper and Manny Machado, I wonder if not trading for JT Realmuto, because they continued to believe so much in Sanchez despite a down 2018, will prove more problematic. The Yankees did sign DJ LeMahieu in hopes he would help with peskier at-bats, and on Sunday he drew a 10-pitch walk, an 8-pitch walk, darted an opposite field single to right, was hit by a pitch and darted another single to right in the 9th to draw the Yankees within 7-5. He batted 9th. Perhaps he should flip-flop with current leadoff hitter Gardner. "We'd not live up to our potential on the offensive side of the ball, me included," Gardner said. "I hit at the top of the lineup. It is my job to set the tone and get on base, and I haven't done a good job of that these first few games. Troy Tulowitzki, hitting for Gardner, struck out with the tying runs on to finish the game. But whoever was hitting first or last should not have mattered in a series with this talent disparity. The Yankees were given a season-opening layup line and missed an opportunity to set that ferocious tenor.